think I'm live. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in. There was a little bit of a glitch on my side, so I just wanted to make sure that that glitch got moved out of the way. Who am I? What a way to start a broadcast. Hey, guys, who am I? I am Lori Key. I am the Realty Goddess of Los Angeles, California. I help to establish the community one house at a time. Hi, Stylist. Thanks for coming in. And today I actually have some pretty cool stuff to share with you. Yesterday on our broadcast, I talked about down payment assistance programs. And there was someone who was asking about special programs for teachers. And I wanted to refresh everyone because I know that I did this a couple of years ago. Who would buy a half of a house? Well, you're just trying to get your attention. Trying to get you. Hi, Jeff. Good to see you, my love. I'm so glad you're here. So listen, guys, I have some pretty cool information. So do me a favor. Share this out. Subscribe to my channel. I am a realtor. I have been a realtor since 2006. I've been licensed in 2 states, Colorado and Los Angeles, California. And I love what I do, and I do what I love. So good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. So glad that you're feeling better as well. So guys, one of the things that I love to do is to teach. And I want to make sure that the public is educated. And one thing that the public really doesn't know is that there are programs out there to help you own a home. Now, yesterday we talked about how FHA is going through some things right now with down payment assistance. But this here is actually something different. There is a program for certain professions to gain home ownership, and that would be hi David, hi Marco, good to see you. It would be teachers, firefighters, EMT that work with firefighters, and police officers. And in some cases you also can do it if you work for the sheriff's department. I'm going to go over this program with you, and I'm going to show you how to find these homes. But I need you to do me a favor before we get started. Please share this out and make sure that you get this out to people to know. Hi, Andy. Thanks to see you. And I have closed about 7 of these deals. They're very much worth it. The program is called Good Neighbor Next Door, and it is the government that puts this on. These homes can be obtained to those 4 professions that we talked about. And if you live in them for 3 years, you actually can get the house for half off. They are usually in areas what they call reconstruction areas or rebuilding areas. And a lot of them are in not so good shape. However, I've seen some in perfect shape. You never know what you're going to get because it's a lottery. It's literally a lottery type of deal. And what you do is you find the house that is available, and I'll show you how to do that. Then you would put your bid in. Everyone bids the same amount. It is a lottery system. It's open to those 4 professions, and you have to reach the criteria or meet the criteria. And we're going to talk about that as well. And so when you have those come up, hey, Laura, I'm so glad you're here. You're seeing me live. Thank you so much. Might be a little bit of a lag, guys, because I am using a third-party software, and I do see your comments. And these homes, I call it kind of willy-nilly because you never know when they're going to come on the market. You never know where they're going to be. You never know what the price range is going to be. You just have to be ready. And it's simple as that. You just have to be ready. So let's talk about what the criteria is before I show you how to look for these homes. If you are a teacher, it has to be in your school district. So you have to buy the home that is available in your school's district. For police officers and firefighters and EMTs, it is the area that you serve. Now, here in Los Angeles, California, we have a pretty big school system. Los Angeles school system is pretty big, so you have pretty good options there. But it has to be within a certain area for you to purchase. 2, you cannot be a current homeowner. Hi, Farzel, good to see you. No, you can't. And in fact, you can't be a homeowner for the previous 12 months. So you can't have just sold a house 3 months ago. You have to not have a mortgage or be on a deed of any sort for at least 12 months. For police officers, you have to have arrest powers. So if you're in the sheriff's department, as long as you have arrest powers, you qualify. I actually had a parole officer who had arrest powers. She was a part of law enforcement. So therefore, she qualified because she had arrest powers. I am doing good. Thank you, Farzel. I'm so glad to see you. So there are certain criteria that you must meet in order to purchase these homes. Another thing, hi, hey Maria, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Another thing that you have to do is you have to work with an agent who knows what they're doing. Guys, this is not an easy program. It's not an easy program. And if you're working with someone who doesn't know what they're doing on this Good Neighbor Next Door, they could be doing you a disservice. And you have to also ask if your agent is signed up with an office that is able to work with HUD. They have to have a NAID number, a NAD number, in order to help you purchase one of these homes. Okay, now I have closed about 7 in my career. Most of the people that I've closed have all been teachers. I did help one police officer. I want to tell you the good, bad, and the ugly. Many police officers don't go for this program because they don't want to live in the area that they serve. Let's face it, police officers have to arrest people. And if you have to live in that same neighborhood sometimes, that's probably not going to be something fun for you to come home to. So police officers don't tend to look at this program just because they want to make sure that they have a safe place to go home to. So you have to learn that. Another thing is, a lot of these homes are in ill repair and not so cool areas, okay? But a lot of them, about 95% of them, qualify for the 203K loan. And that is a rehab loan. So you can take the amount of what that home would qualify for and what it would be worth once it's fixed up, borrow up to that amount, hi Michelle, and fix the house, okay? Fix the house. Hey girl, hi. So you could do that, right? Now, what happens is you get 2 loans. You get a first and you get a silent second. They cut that in half. So you're paying on about half of that. That second does not kick in, guys, until you either move out before or you break the rules or they find out that you're trying to use it for a rental. You cannot break these rules, guys. If you are doing the Good Neighbor Next Door, they will come and check. And you never know what day, what time. They're going to come and make sure that you are living in that house. Because if you abuse the program, they have the right to arrest you for fraud. So please don't think that you're going to use this program for bad. And please don't even think about doing that because, okay, I'm going to be real honest. Our teachers, our firefighters, our police officers, our EMT, they are public servants. And a lot of the times we pay our basketball and sports figures so much money, but we can't take care of those who take care of our communities. So this program is really needed. It's really needed. So I'm going to show you how to look for these homes so that you can see where to look for them. It's really simple. But before I do that, I wanted to ask you something. If you are interested in purchasing a home, please reach out to me. I do these classes for free. I teach here for free. But this is also my livelihood. So even if I can't help you, because I'm in California, I can't be your direct agent. I'm asking you to contact me so that I can help you get in contact with the local agent where you are so that I can be involved. And it's like getting 2 for 1, right? I'm so glad you're here. See, I was hoping that you would come in because I wanted to teach this for you, and I knew that you would see the replay. So glad you guys are here. I hope that you guys are learning something. Be active with me. Talk to me. You know, I like interaction in my broadcast. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Let me know if this is helpful. So as I'm saying, this is my livelihood. This is my profession. So if you find this valuable and you are interested in purchasing a home, please reach out to me directly so that I can help you find an agent in the area, and I will also in turn receive a referral fee for that. It really helps. So that's my call to action for this program. So let us go and see what we got here. And as you can see, guys, at the top of my screen, you see how you can reach me on Twitter. You can find me on Realty. You can find me at Realty Goddess everywhere on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Periscope, on Instagram, on Snapchat. It's not too hard to find Lala. It's really not too hard to find Lala. And if you're interested in taking a free course, you can use that link up at the top, bit.ly/housekey, and that will help you. So let me show you how you can find a good neighbor next door home. Here we go, guys. I'm going to turn this on. So first you're going to go to www.hudhomestore.com. Okay? Then you're going to select your state. You see that state I'm circling right there? You're going to select your state. Now I know that Louisiana has one, so I'm going to choose Louisiana. Then you can put in your county, which I suggest, your city if you want to, but you don't have to. So I'm going to click buyer type and select good neighbor next door. And this will show you all of the good neighbor next doors that is available for your area. Louisiana and East Baton Rouge has one. We have one property there. You will see that this is the property case ID, and you will see that it says lottery. Click on the property ID, and then here's the house. Look at the pictures, and it shows you what they are, and you are allowed to go and see the home. You don't just have to go off of what's on the web, and it'll show you pictures of this home, okay? It'll show you all the information, give you the property information, the address, how many beds, how many baths, square footage, a lot size, type of housing. Sometimes I do see duplexes on here. And then here is going to show you when it was listed and when the lottery date is done. Click amenities, and now it will show you if there's anything that you need to know about the house. Then click addendums. This is critical for your agent. You have to turn in your bid with these certain packages. Then here on the map, you can actually see where the house is located, right there. Then click agent information. So this is the agent who's the listing broker right there. But guys, please don't just go with the listing broker. Choose someone that is going to work for you. And here's the main page again on trying to see that. You'll see it has a case number, and it shows you that it's a good neighbor next door. It shows you that it qualifies for FHA, and it also shows you if you can use a 203K loan, okay? So it's as simple as that. And the website, actually, hi program specialist, thanks for coming in. And you can see, guys, what's available all across the United States. It shows every HUD home, every special good neighbor next door that is listed. Right now in Los Angeles, we don't have any available, but that can change tomorrow. You never know when they're going to pop up with one of these programs. So you have to make sure that you check this website every day, and you can do that at www.hudhomestore.com. And that's where you're going to go and check that every single day. And I'm actually going to put that in there for you so that you can find that. Yes, I will talk about the 203K and hudhomestore.com. I'm going to put that up for you so that you can see where to go to look for these homes. Now let's talk about the financing. Most of these homes that are on this program qualify for FHA. In fact, they really want first-time homeowners to buy. Believe it or not, if you haven't owned a home in the last year or two, you're considered a first-time home buyer. So you can use this program again. So you can qualify for that. As long as you qualify with the criteria, you can buy. So majority of the time, you can use an FHA loan. Now, if the house is in ill repair and it needs fixing, you can use a 203K loan. That is considered a rehab loan. There is a special requirement for lending. So don't just assume that just because you qualify for FHA that you qualify for a 203K either. You have to talk to your lender to make sure that they even deal with these loans, and you have to talk to your lender to see if you qualify for this loan. It's really important to know this, guys. If this is the only thing that you're going to go for, you need a specialized team. You know how I tell you guys that we're all a part of a piece of a puzzle, right? If one piece is missing, then we can't complete the picture. Well, just like in the military, you have your regular teams, your special teams, you have your Army, Marine. We are the special ops of real estate when we are trying to help you purchase a good neighbor next door home. Because we have to have certain criteria as well as agents. We have to have the NAID number. We have to know the specifics. We have to make sure that you qualify. And in fact, guys, it's not just you filling out the paperwork. If you are a teacher and you have a commanding officer in a police department, they are signing for you too. Meaning I have to take the package to them. They have to say, yes, this person works here. This person is truly a teacher. This person is truly a firefighter or a police officer. So your commanding officer or your principal for that district also is signing paperwork. And it has to be wet signatures. Now, I think they said they'll allow electric recently. They've changed that. But still, be ready because there is a lot of paperwork that goes through this. So what happens? And here's the process. You find the house, excuse me, you go to the house, you look at the house, you talk with your realtor, you look at the house with your realtor, you talk to them about what needs to be done, you're ready to put your bid online. Your agent will go online and put the bid in for you through the HUD Home Store website. You must be ready if you win. This is a lottery system. Everybody puts in the same bid. So if the house is priced at $250,000, everybody puts in $250,000, okay? Then, guys, when the bidding ends, the little computer does its magic. Right? And then it picks a winner. Okay, you will be notified if you have won that house. And this is when you get serious. Within 1 day, you truly need to have all of your paperwork completed. Your agent has to talk to your commanding officer or your principal. Got a little tongue tied there. You really do need to do that. I say 1 day, they say at least 3, but we need to get all of this done first. Then literally your agent has to take that information with your earnest money. Yes, you still have to turn in earnest money, okay? Guys, it's typically about $1,000 on these homes if the house is over $100,000. It's $500 if it's under $500. Under $100,000. Remember, I showed you Louisiana. There's many houses in Louisiana that are under $100,000. In Los Angeles, forget about it. You're not going to buy a home that is less than $100,000. So now you proceed just like you would a regular deal. If you are using a 203K loan, it takes a little longer because now you have to get official bids from real contractors to turn in to your lender to prove what you're going to do. It can't just be Uncle Joe down the street who said he's going to fix your electric. It has to be, you have to get 3 bids too, guys, for everything that you're going to do, okay? And then you have to show that you've done this work. You typically can close this deal within 45 to 60 days, but they want it done within 45 days. So you have to really hustle with your agent and your lender in order to be on time. You still can do an inspection. If you don't like the house and you see that it's way too much work and it may not fit your loan and you don't qualify for what needs to be done, you can back out. Now, they can choose to keep your earnest money because what you did is you took that house off the market, you won it, and now it may go back into the HUD pool, but it may not be offered for a good neighbor next door again, okay? There is a lot to this program, guys. So once you've had the inspection and you've done everything, the appraiser, which is a HUD appraiser, they've already done the appraisal. They know what the value of the house is. The appraisal gets turned into your lender. Hi, Willie. Thanks for coming in. Then we proceed after the appraisal. Now, once we're done with that and you've signed escrow papers and you've got the loan together and you can move in, then you can have any type of work done to the house. If you're using a 203K, you have a certain amount of time to get that work done. And you have to turn in all the receipts to your lender. So don't think that you're just going to have a contractor come to your house, give you a quote, and you go and do something else. No, your lender is going to check on that, and it has to be someone that is official. Has to be licensed contractor. Once that's done, guys, if you live in the house for 3 years, you can get the house for half off. Now, what happens if you have borrowed to fix the house? That part does not get cut in half. You still owe that. That gets put on your first part of your loan, okay? Not the second part of the loan, which is silent, because you can't just get half off of the work that you've done for the house, okay? But at the end of 3 years, that silent second goes away. And what can happen then? It's yours free and clear to sell, to rent, to do whatever you need to do for that house if you don't want to live there anymore. But you cannot buy another good neighbor next door house. You can't do that. There's a time limit for it. Now, these houses are rare to find, but when they do come up, they're very much worth it. So I suggest that if you are in one of the 4 professions that we talked about, teacher, firefighter, EMT, police officer, that you talk to a realtor such as myself who has dealt with these programs so that you know to be prepared. I would be prepared before the house came up. I would go ahead and talk to your lender and get pre-approved and see if you qualify for a 203K, because when one of these houses pops up, you need to be ready. Hi, Elmir. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. So that's what I have for you today. Those are good neighbor next door homes. You can find them at hudhomestore.com. If you have missed how to find them, please go back and look at this video again so that you can see exactly how to find them. And then I have asked you as a huge favor to please do me a favor and use me. Use me. Please use me. If you are not in the state of California, let me scooch over here. If you are not in the state of California, I still can help you. I can do referrals. So if you don't know a realtor and you're starting to look, please reach out to me on these platforms. You can find me. Whoops, that's the wrong one. You can find me at, wow, how did I put that wrong graphic up? Darn. Dicky-dicky-dicky-dicky-doo. Oh, well, sometimes it happens. You can find me at Realty Goddess, and this is how you can find my email address. I'm going to put that in there, Laura at laurakey.net. Hi, Heather. Thanks for coming in, love. And this is how you can reach me, guys. That is my email right there, Laura at laurakey.net. And I can help you find an agent in your area who is experienced and knows this program. Okay, I will get a referral fee. You do not pay that to me. But this is my livelihood and this is my profession. So I hope, oh, thanks for the picture. I love that picture. I use that for a lot of my stuff because it's fun. I just have goofy and I love purple lipstick. I hope I taught you something today, guys. I hope you found this valuable. Please feel free, share this out. It's what it's here for. Thank you for coming in. My name is Lori Key. I am the Realty Goddess of Los Angeles, California. I help to establish the community one house at a time. I have been in the business since 2006. I love what I do, and I do what I love. Now, I wish you nothing but love, light, and blessings. Why not go out on a limb, y'all? Isn't that where the fruit is? Mwah! Sugar. Bye.